In the world of the outdoors, there's a concept of the waterman. Definitely nobody more first among equals in that category than Hobie Alter, who opened the first dedicated surfboard shop in 1954. They've done a lot since then. I'm here with Morgan Promnitz. We're going to talk about what is happening with Hobie in 2013, 2014. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm great. It's cool to be here in the booth. Tell us what you guys are up to this year.
Yeah, so we've come a long way since Hobie Alter started it all, and we've got involved in a lot of different product lines and stuff like that. But one of the coolest things we've done in the early 90s, we came out with a Mirage Drive system. So what that is, it's a pedal mechanism right here that we use to propel a lot of our kayaks, and what it does is it frees up your hands for photography or fishing or anything like that. So the way it works is when you're pedaling along like that, these blades are going underneath the water and they're flexing, kind of like the way a penguin swims under the water, and that's what's propelling you forward.
I was just thinking to myself, what animal is that?
Yeah, so that's what our engineers looked at, and there's been a lot of research and design and development that's gone into this system, so it's made to hold up in the harshest of saltwater environments, and yeah, it's a great, really efficient tool.
And it looks like super compact, not heavy, so it's not going to add a lot of weight to your rig, but
Exactly.
Good propulsion.
Yeah, and the efficiency, I mean, you're using your leg muscles, which are a lot stronger than your arm muscles, and so you can go for longer periods of time, spend more time on the water. And then the other cool thing is when you're going, you come sliding into the beach, you just put one of your feet forward and they fold up flat like that. So most of our boats have a rudder system on them, so you just steer with one of your hands, but the rest of the time you're free to be casting a lure or taking a picture of a bird or eating a sandwich, so it's really, really fun.
Chilling out with the dolphins, catching a few waves, huh?
Exactly, yeah, and as you know with Hobie, with the sailing kind of deal, we do everything from stand-up paddleboards to surfboards to kayaks, and we even have a really cool product. It's a trimaran kayak kind of conversion thing, so you can sail it, paddle it, or pedal it with the Mirage Drive. So.
Can we go take a look at those?
Yeah, sure. Let's go check them out.
Let's do that. All right. So we saw the Mirage Drive. It's super cool, beautiful unit. But now we get to see what it is that you're powering with your little bicycle on the water.
All right. Yeah. So this is one example of one of the kayaks we make. It's our Mirage Revolution 11. It's a pretty small, compact, lightweight kayak that's really popular for people throwing up on their rooftop and getting out on the water. And you can see how we've integrated some large hatches, a comfortable seat, the steering handle and the rudder system, mesh pockets, drink holders. So we make them really, really comfortable to spend all day out there on the water.
And that really is an important thing, that once you've gone through the process of, like you say, loading your rig on the roof, driving down, setting out, you want to be able to spend the day, but you got to have a lot of resources at your disposal, huh?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we make carts and everything to get these off of your vehicles, but you know, if you're looking to really get the whole family out there on the water and looking for the ultimate fun to where you can spend a day sailing and fishing and kayaking and picnicking, you should check out this guy right here. It's our Mirage Tandem Island. So we make this boat not only in a tandem like this, but we make it in a single. It's actually hanging up above our booth there, but you can see the trampolines. I've seen a lot of people, husband, wife, kids or dogs or whatever, out on the tramp sailing along. It's an extremely easy vessel to learn how to sail. It's a roller furling sail, and it actually converts down into a tandem or a single kayak like the Adventure Island in about 5 minutes.
Wow, so the modularity is such that if you want to sail, you can sail, but you can also do the tandem fishing or whatever that is where you're not covering as much ground, huh?
Yeah, that's it. So, you know, when you look at a product like this, it gives you the versatility to make a day on the water as kind of complicated or as simple as you like. So.
And of course, the trimaran is probably more than any other thing the association with the Hobie catamaran.
Yeah, exactly. So with the trimaran, you have a vessel that's almost impossible to flip over. And then, you know, if the wind's blowing and it dies down, you still have your Mirage Drive to get around or to pedal through your tack. So it's our engineers thought of everything on this one.
Yeah, you could tell just by looking at it visually, like you say, they've got it all there.
Yeah, it's it's pretty incredible what these guys have come up with and how they've all integrated into a really affordable price. So.
And what's the price point for this trimaran as it's outfitted here?
This trimaran goes for, I think, around $6,000. And then most of our other kayaks, I mean, we make a full lineup of paddle kayaks also, which are really, really competitive in the market. And then our Mirage Drive kayaks start around $1,600 on up. And we actually make some really crazy fishing models too, which are really designed with anglers in mind. And so those are a little bit more expensive, but yeah, lots of options.
Well, and when you put it in the context of what a powered boat is and the kind of money that people spend on gasoline drive motors on boats, 6K is not really bad at all, especially for the whole family.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And it's also, with something like this, it's virtually maintenance free, you know, especially if you're using it in fresh water. You basically just have to rinse the Mirage Drive off with fresh water because it's made up of moving metal components and stuff like that. But yeah, it's we want to encourage people to get out there on the water and go have some fun.
Well, I'd say you guys are accomplishing that in spades. Morgan Prominence, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
Appreciate you.